Welcome in Warrior Nation, Conference Carolina's digital network. I'm Matt O'Banion bringing you this conference matchup between your Southern West University Warriors and the visiting Emmanuel Bobcats. Just going through stats as we get into this game already. Tie game here, 2-2. Coming into this game, Emmanuel struggling a little bit, 4-10 overall, 3-4 in conference, and also 3-4 on the road. Your Warriors also coming in here struggling just a bit as well, 3-9 over the course of the season. Still looking for their first conference win of the year. Trying to defend some home turf. They're right at 500 here in Tysinger, 3-3. Of course, in your starting lineup, starting five for the Warriors first, number 0, Talon Smith out there. In the guard position, playing the 1 for the Warriors, is their leading scorer right now with 14.3 points a game. So it's really been a bright spot here for the Warriors, especially on the offensive end. Also joining here in the starting lineup here, number 14, Michaela Raines, number 21, Dynasty Chicago, number 4, Kalia Kendrick, and number 30, Alexis Glover. Now switching over to the visiting Lions, number 21, Abby Crawford, number 2, Naomi Roberts, number 11, Maddie Futch, number 30, Adasia James, and rounding it off, number 10, Addie Pennick. For the Emmanuel Lions, their top 2 scorers that are just neck and neck for points average on the season. Abby Crawford, number 21, 14.5 points a game on the season, and just right behind her with 14.3 points a game, tied with Talon Smith, is number 2, Naomi Roberts. Still tied here, 2-2, 7:40 left to go here. A few subs coming in here for the Warriors, led by freshman number 5, Peyton Looking, number 10, Rakia Mack, and number 3, Asia Purley. Asia Purley, second in scoring on the team, 10.6 points a game. Another bright spot for the Warriors this season. Also, number 22, Kara Price, joining them as well. Kendrick trying to go to the cup, retains possession, tries to throw that one out, is stolen away. That one picked up by Pennick. Pennick with it here. Having a cross court there. Crawford from 3. No good there. Rebound will go with the Warriors. That's Mack right there who has it. Pass off now to Price right on the wing. Now back out top of the key. Purley has it here. Hand off there to Kendrick. Kendrick outside, trying to go inside there to Purley. Purley back outside to Price. Still on the shot clock here. Back to Price, stop the key, 5 left here. Here's your 3-point shooter, goes back, Price from 3. That one's good. Actually calling it a 2. Foot was on the line there. Either way, Warriors grabbing the lead, 4-2. Pass off there, almost like a little grenade pass there. Does go to the opposite end, no backcourt there, was tipped by the Warriors. Right now there's Crawford going to the hoop. She will be fouled there, no bucket though. So it'll be the first free throws of the night. And Michaela Raines will re-enter the game. It'll be Kendrick going out. Michaela Raines 4th in scoring on this Warriors squad. Sitting at about 7 points a game. Did see her make a start tonight. It'll actually be her 5th start on the season in the 11 games, counting this one, that she has played in. Talon Smith and Kalia Kendrick are the only 2 on this Warriors roster that have started in all 12 games. And also make that all 13 games. That's a great move there from Crawford. Giving them the lead now. 6-4 they lead. Great step back jumper. Right here, there's Purley kicking back outside. Price at top of the key, trying to go down low. And you're not really going to win a lot of those battles with the size that Emmanuel has down low. Reigns trying to steal it away, being very aggressive there, has to hand it off. It'll be Roberts here trying to get something inside. It'll be James. Jumper no good. It'll be last touch. That'll be going off of number 10, Addie Pennick. 5:30 left to play here. Warriors still trailing just by a bucket. And it'll be Reigns taking it down the floor here. Price now to Lookie. Lookie, a great three-point shooter here for the Warriors. Speaking of threes, Purley connects there. A great first shot there for Purley beyond the arc. Giving the Warriors lead now, 7-6. A good poke away there by Price. Lions do retain possession here. It'll be Roberts closely guarded by Reigns. Reigns playing some on-ball defense. You see the double team there. Trying to get Pennick away. Trying to go baseline now. Tough shot there from Crawford. And rebounded by Peyton Lookie. Lookie trying to go coast to coast. Can't get it done there off the glass. It'll be going the opposite way now. It'll be Roberts now. Pass off now to Crawford. Crawford going back to Pennick. Pennick top the key. Guarded closely by Mack. Now back with Roberts. Now inside. And the bucket's good there from Adasia James. James getting her first bucket of the night. Reigns going inside for the and one. Great job by the Warriors trying to get the ball down very quickly, not letting the Lions have any time to go set up down low. Asking a replay there, Reigns. A very tough bucket through a lot of contact with the floater. Going right in there, Warriors lead 9-8, just north of 4 minutes left to play here in the first. And getting back now here in historic Tysinger Gymnasium will be Michaela Reigns. Just getting an and one. Can't make the free throw there. Excuse me. As Warriors still leading now 9-8. Getting down low there to James, and we'll see a three chucked up there by Crawford that connects. And lead now back with the Lions. Reigns having it here, trying to play quick. And that will be a travel called there on Rakia Mack. We're showing a press here. Tip out of bounds, last touch by Lookie. Just in that bottom left corner, seeing the ball being inbound. Great defense there from the Warriors. Almost gets tied up. It'll be Crawford going to the bucket. Floater. That one's good. He threw a lot of contested shot. Having Reigns right there in front of her. And it'll be open three from the corner for Lookie, and she connects. Lookie's first three of the night, hopefully first of many. And of course, this freshman is amazing at shooting behind the arc. Pennick now pass to Roberts. Roberts through some contact and will be fouled, so she'll head to the line. Four Warriors getting ready to come in. Alexis Glover, Dynasty Shagog, Taylor Smith, and Kalia Kendrick getting ready to come back in. Smith still with nothing on the board yet, just played 2 minutes starting out the game. Alexis Glover, Kalia Kendrick, also without points on the board just yet. Dynasty Shagog now back on the floor, already has as the second one there from Roberts does connect. 14-2 there as an offensive foul called against Kalia Kendrick. Warriors showing that full court press once again. Trying to give no room. Pennick having it here. Double press there. Getting it now to Roberts. Back to Pennick now, being very closely guarded there by Smith. Handoff back to Crawford. James with it here. That'll be an off-ball foul there. They'll call that against number 11, Maddie Futch. Just her first of the game. And Smith will get fouled there. That'll be against Crawford, being her second there. So a little hold there on Smith. Smith now inbounding it now. Once again being guarded by Crawford. Trying to go to the bucket there to be Glover trying to get a tough shot there. Of course, not going to really get that shot to fall. Probably about 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a miss there. Peyton looking ready to come back in. Crawford now having Futch now to Pennick. Roberts now trying to find a jump shot, holds it off. Pennick now to the corner, Crawford. Crawford trying to go, and she'll be fouled there. Once again heading to the line, looking like that'll be called against Shagog, and it will be. As we have a new entry coming in now for both the Warriors and the Lions. Number 4, Natalie Goff, checking in for the first time. Also another sub coming in. More like that will be Carmen Cabello Rivera. Rivera averaging 2 points a game. Of course, pretty much outside of the top 4 scorers. You see 14.5, 14.3, 9 points a game, 8.8 a game, and it just drops off significantly after that. Of course, the next highest number you see is 3.4 points a game. So, man, a lot of offense being ran through those 4 players, being Heavy Crawford, Roberts, Futch, and James. As that's a tough shot there, trying to go to the cup, Shagog. Shagog missing it, though, and that'll be another foul called on Shagog. Actually, it might be called on Glover. Actually, it will be Shagog. So a second foul for Shagog pretty early. With the Warriors, that's one of your best scorers. Shagog averaging just under 8 points a game. as Cabello Rivera going to the line for the first time. And goes 2 for 2 on that trip. 18-12. Warriors scoreless in the last just about 2 minutes here. Now inside there, almost ending the drought there, but a botched wide open layup there for Glover. Now keeping with the Lions here, Cabello Rivera getting it there to Crawford. Now back to Pennick. Pennick now inside there, trying to get poked away and is retained possession there by Pennick. Closely guarded. Down the shot clock here, also under a minute. Crawford, spin move there, can't get it to fall. Rebound there by James, and bakes that one in over Kendrick. Smith trying to go fast, down by 8 here. Warriors need some sort of momentum. Gets it through a lot of contact. And there'll be another foul being called. That one going against, I believe, that'll be Glover, and it is her first foul. Seeing a lot of fouls from the Warriors late in this first quarter. Just over 42 seconds to go. As we see a new entry here, Lizzie Teasley entering the game here with Keena Mack. Also checking in the game. And then also B. Hayes checking the game as well. Coming into this game, Carmen Cabello Rivera had only shot 2 free throws. She's already doubled that in the first quarter alone here. Was right at 500 shooting. Of course, she's increased that a good bit just in this first quarter alone. Mack now with the ball for the Warriors. Outside, there's Purley. Does have a 3 in this quarter. Pass off there, Hayes having it. Hand off to Lookie, down the shot clock there, trying to go inside to Hayes. Hayes gets it in there. Pennick inbound there, and it'll be 5 seconds going back here for the Warriors. Big break there, good defense on the full court press that we're seeing from the Warriors. It'll actually be Hayes, actually not Hayes, Rains. Inbounding here. 10 left on the game clock. Warriors having this final possession here. 5 now, and a foul will be called. That will be going against Pennick. 4.3 on the shot clock here. There'll be a quick catch and shoot here. That one going against Pennick on the foul. Outside there, really need to get it there, and will be fouled on the shot. I was just about to say, probably want to find Lookie, probably one of your best three-point shooters on this team. Finding Purley, gets fouled on the shot, and she'll head to the line with 3 seconds left on the game clock. Makes the first one there, cutting into that lead now, into that deficit. Has the chance to make it 5 going into the second quarter. And drains it, goes 2 for 2 here. Last second. It'll be a last second shot there from Lookie. But it'll be way short there. 21-16 after 1, Warriors trailing. Asia Purley having 5 in that quarter, but Crawford having a whopping 11 points in the first there. We'll be right back here on Conference Carolinas Digital Network.
I am number 1, not number 2. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see him in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
Getting back now here in Tyson Gymnasium. Warriors trailing by 5 here to start the second quarter. It'll be Michaela Rains leading the Rains, or at least the Warriors here. The Hayes right here. Back to Rains, really outside that arc. Warriors' presence inside really hasn't been what they want it to be. Telling the shot clock here. Looking with it now. Having to hand it off there to Mack. Mack trying to go inside there to Purley. Purley jump shot really contested there. And what probably would have been a jump ball foul, or a jump ball, would have still been with the Lions. Turns to a foul there for Peyton Lookie. Just her first of the game. Also the first team foul of the Warriors in the second quarter. Pinnock here with it, having Cabello Rivera now back to Roberts. Trying to go to James there, stolen away by Rains. Rains on the run there, going coast to coast in transition, gets it done. Great job there from Rains. Great heads up steal there, great defense being shown. Bennett with it once again, handoff there to Cabello Rivera. Great screen there by James. Great defense though by Rains. Rivera on the corner. Great move there, step back three. Can't get it up though. And rebounded there by Rains. Rains already having a great game so far. Saw her in the starting lineup. Three ball there from Purley. She connects again. Tie game here. Great start for the Warriors. Fair trying to go inside, poked away, Pennick there. Can't find anything. Back to James from the free throw line. No good there. Rebound by Purley. Lookie going with the Warriors. Rains with now on the wing, trying to go inside, fakes it there. Having to reset back to Hayes. Now Mack. Once again, the wing from three. No good there, but rebounded by Lookie. Tough shot there, does get fouled. And a chance for Rakia Mack to give the Warriors the lead. Warriors doing a whole lot better in transition and on defense here early in the second quarter. Only 2 minutes have eclipsed here, as we just saw a great replay there. Tough bucket, at least tough bucket attempt there for Rakia Mack. And gives the Warriors the lead there. Second one up and good. Rakia Mack being one of the better free throw shooters, 71% on the year. And rates that one just a little bit better here, going 2 for 2 from that trip. Well, for right now, for the Warriors, after we have a little bit of stoppage right here, it's Smith, Rains, Hayes, Kendrick, and Glover. On the floor for the Lions, it's Pennick, Roberts, Crawford, James, and Cabello Rivera. Just looking at some of the stats here on my sheet, coming from the Emmanuel women's team. They're one of the slower starting teams in conference, being outscored in both of those categories. That's when they start heating up in the second half. I see a 3-ball here from Pennick, no good there, just a little bit too strong. Having Hayes there. It actually goes off the back of James, pass going a little bit too short there. As two subs getting ready to come in here for the Lions after a break. Crawford with it, trying to make a move on Smith. James trying to dance through and really initiate the contact yourself. That's why you see the no call there. Pass there to Glover. Wasn't really expecting Glover. He should have been really seeing her on the top of the wing. As that's great defense there coming from Kendrick, but does pick up the foul there. Trying to get a replay of that last possession. We saw the ball get stolen away. That's a missed free throw right here. Of course, you see Kendrick looking to try to get that pass to Glover. Of course, you probably would want to see Glover. That's probably the game plan, at least in my mind, having Glover there at the top of the key, just in case in moments like that where they crash the inside. So if that lane is open, of course, Kendrick can keep going for a bucket there. But you really want to have someone on the outside in case that play needs to reset there. Great defense being shown from the Warriors, but nothing inside there as another bucket for the Lions. That one coming. Looky here, trying to go inside to Glover. Glover getting triple team, now quadruple team, having a pass out there. Luckily, Looky was wide open there on the wing. Hand off there to Smith. Smith from three, that one's good. Another bucket there from beyond the arc, giving the Warriors the lead. And Smith's first three of the game. Beyond the arc here, there's Roberts trying to find something. Having Emma Leonard now on the floor. Rebound there by Smith. Trying to extend the lead here. See her going inside there. Gets fouled and gets the and one. Great heads up hesitation there from Taylon Smith. Big replay there. Hesitation, backing off, really faking out, resetting the play there and going right in like a bullet train. 4-point lead here. Can't make the free throw though. Roberts having it here. Roberts having Rivera there. Great outlet pass. Gets him the bucket there. 2-point game now. Pearly handoff there to Looky. Looky's only taken, I believe, 1-3, but Smith now taking 2, and she's 2 for 2 beyond the arc. Smith now getting hot. 8 points in the game for her. Inside, almost stolen away by Glover. It'll be Futch getting it back there. Roberts in the corner. Now trying to go inside. Now back out there from 3. No good. but it will be offensive foul now going with the Warriors. Media timeout here. 4:53 left to play here in the first half. Warriors lead 31-26. Here at Southern Wesleyan, we are very excited to introduce our brand new golf program. We're actually bringing it back. But here are our two new golf coaches here, of course, on the right. That will be Coach Matt. And on the left here, you see Coach Peyton, also working in athletics here for our game day stuff and fan experience. And speaking of fan experience, during halftime, between our women's and men's games coming up right after this game, we'll see students from the crowd and myself trying to attempt a full court putt to win a PS5 that was bought at the generosity from the athletic department. So a very exciting moment, hopefully for myself, seeing if we can get something. Another three ball there from Smith. That's actually her first miss from beyond the arc. So having those 2 threes there. Great defense being shown from there. Hannah Harrison checking in the game. There'll be an offensive foul called on Harris. Great job there by Taylon Smith there. As Harris now going out, Pennick coming back in. 31-26 right now, Warriors leading. 4:20 left here to play in the half. A lot of the points, actually the most points in the quarter total that the Lions are giving up is the second quarter. Over the season, they've given up 232. And that's really the time they don't score as much. They've scored 175 in the second quarter all over the season. As another missed three there. Rebounded, kept here by Futch. And basket will connect there for her. Futch having 4 in the game. Also Crawford on the floor right now, but still at 11. She scored all that in the first quarter. Still pretty quiet here in the second. Of course, not much game time. As that's a block shot there from Purley. Purley trying to go coast to coast, handoff there to Glover, and Glover connects there off the glass. Glover getting on the board there, her first bucket. Warriors building that lead now up to 5. In their largest lead of the night, Cabello Rivera handing off now to Roberts. Roberts trying to go inside and will be fouled there. Rivera and James checking in now for the Lions. And also Raines and Mack checking the game as well. Seeing a little replay there. Roberts going to the bucket, full head of steam. And of course, see the hold there coming from Lookie. Of course, the possibility of there being travel is negated by both players having quote-unquote possession of the ball. Rains there, pass, trying to go inside to Purley. Purley, tough shot there, trying to go high off the glass, no good there. Pinnock now with it. Savale Rivera, guarded by Purley. Step back jumper, that one's good. 2-point game now. 2:30 left to play. Smith trying to go quick here. Purley has a made three. Thought about going inside to Mack. Smith with it here and will get fouled. No basket there, but she'll head to the line. That one, the second on Pinnock. That will be the 15th foul, so they should be going to the line, and here they go. I was a little bit confused there for a second. They were lined up to inbound. But even though it wasn't a shooting foul, still the 15th foul, so they'll head to the line for the bonus. First one is good there from Smith. As Smith, a 72% free throw shooter, and raising that a little bit here as she goes 2 for 2. Alexis Glover re-entering the game now. Just north of 2 minutes left here to play in the half. Warriors now up by 4. 2-possession game here. Penning with it now. Guarded very closely there by Raines. Raines being very aggressive. Warriors trying to contest the passing lanes here. And great defense there, but also just a great job drawing the foul there by Roberts. So she'll head to the line. As that will be the first foul on Hayes. Roberts going to the line. 78% shooter from the charity stripe. And goes 2 for 2 there. Great floater there by Taylon Smith. Just quickly getting that lead back up now to 4. Earlier in the later parts of the first quarter, saw a 9-point lead by the Lions as quickly diminished here as a great second quarter from the Warriors, as that will be a holding foul on Taylon Smith. Just Smith's first foul of the game, but now 5 team fouls for both teams as we see a timeout coming from the Warriors. 1:28 left to play here in the first half. 37-33 Warriors lead here on Conference Carolina's digital network.
See, you played before that.
Should I have the film or something?
And it's West.
West Shore FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. West Shore FC, we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. West Shore FC, we're by far the greatest team
The world has ever seen.
we're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
It'll be James now to the line, coming back in now. Conference Carolina's digital network. Does end up missing the first one, but does get the second one to go. Less than 1:30 left to play here in the first half. Been a great first been a great second quarter. Slow start for the Warriors. Kaylin Smith having 12 in the game so far here. Great move from her. As she'll head to the line. Almost getting the and one. Couldn't roll in. But she'll go to the line once again. 2 for 3 so far tonight. As that'll be the third foul on Pennock. As Harris will come back in as a replacement. Got a quick foul as she earned the first time in the game and was quickly let off that. Also be Glover going and Hayes coming back in. First one there from Smith is good. (38-34) here. Trying to get back up to a 5-point lead, and they do. Right, a minute left to go here. It'll be Harris bringing it down for the Lions. Pick there by Rivera, trying to go inside. A little bit of contact there, no foul being called on the pass. Trying to go inside there to James. James poked away by Rains. Almost poked away and stolen away by Purley. James with it here. Once they on the shot clock, having to heave that one. And it will be a shot clock violation on the air ball. So Warriors ball right in front of their bench here. As Glover getting ready to come back in. She'll check in for Hayes. Glover to inbound. Rains now back to Glover, top of the key. Got an 11-second difference. 3-ball there from Smith. No good there. Now shooting about 50% from beyond the arc in this one. No shot clock here. 20 seconds left to go. Stolen away by Glover. Smith full head of steam. Has Rains there. Goes inside to Purley. Purley's got to go through some contact. But no good there. 10 now on the game clock. Probably hold off for the last shot here. Need a quick shot there from Rivera, and it'll be no good. Warriors go into halftime, 39-34 with a 5-point lead off of a great second quarter from the Warriors defense, and also Taylon Smith with 14 points of her own in just 12 minutes there. Leading scorer for the Lions will be number 21, Abby Crawford with 11. All of those being scored in the first quarter. In about 15 minutes, we'll be right back here in historic Tyson Gymnasium. But I got to go make a full court putt before we come back. We'll be right back here on Conference Carolina's Digital Network, hopefully with a PlayStation 5. And welcome back in, Warriors, to Conference Carolina Central Network. Warriors lead has been cut into a good bit coming out of halftime. And of course, this Emmanuel Lions team really built for the second half. Most of their points are being scored, 2:14 in the third and 2:45 in the fourth. Has a 3-ball there from Roberts. Missing short there, rebound by Kendrick. Michaela Raines finishing there, extending the lead now, 41-38. Under 8.5 left to play. During halftime, of course, telling all you fans out there I was going to participate in the full court putt. Ryan, just roll the replay. Just roll the replay. We'll let the fans see it. As you can probably tell, I didn't win. As you can see me there, foot kicked up against the wall because I'm very confident I'm about to go up there and drill it. Little did I know, Mike Williams there actually whiffed the putt the first time, whiffed it, and then just decides to drain it for no reason. So you can tell that I'm just a little distraught here. That's a great finishing there from Alexis Glover. Warriors leading 43-38. As a foul being called there, going against Raines. So it'll send Maddie Futch to the line. Futch's first trip to the line tonight. Missing the first one, that one's short. The Emmanuel Lions being one of the better closing teams. As I said earlier, 2:14 in the third, 2:45 in the fourth. Warriors are a team that really struggles when it comes to closing out games. They're giving up 231 in the third and 249 in the fourth. In there, they're scoring 217 and only 202 in the fourth. Yep. 7.5 left to play here. Warriors do lead 43-38. Taylon Smith trying to go to work there, poked away and out of bounds. Last touched by Crawford. Crawford having 11 in the game. Taylon Smith having 14. Asia Purley having 8. And also Naomi Roberts from Emmanuel Lions having 8 as well. Inbound here, it'll be Kendrick, who's actually scoreless in the game. Ricky Mack has 2 points to her name, being guarded there closely by Crawford. Kendrick trying to go inside. Great pass there inside, trying to get Akira Price. 45-38, Warriors leading there by 7. Running inside, great defense there, poked away by Lookie. On the run now, Warriors trying it. Kicking out, Lookie having it outside to Purley. Purley from free, can she have it? She can! 10-point lead now for the Warriors. And Emmanuel needing a timeout here. 9-0 run for the Warriors in the last 2 minutes. Purley now with 11 in the game and 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Being back now in here, Conference Carolina's Digital Network. Warriors leading 48-38, 10-point lead, biggest of the night against the visiting Emmanuel Lions. 3-ball there from Roberts, chucking that one up, no good. Rebounded there by Lucky. Go inside to Purley, kicking back out to Kendrick. Kendrick looking for her first bucket of the game. Pass that one off to Price in the corner. No good there on the jumper. Rebound there by James. He'll be Pennick now. And the player trying to reset. Having Crawford in the corner. Went scoreless in the second quarter. Roberts now trying to go to the cup. Now Crawford, jump shot there, tries to bank it in, no good. Rebound by Kendrick. Kendrick now having 5 boards in the game. Another rebound there for Purley offensively. And a travel will be called on Purley. Peyton Lucky having 3 boards that were named to a 3-point she has. 1 for 1 beyond the arc. That's really the only shot that she has taken tonight, as another foul there on Kendrick. That'll be her 3rd. So joining Pennick and Crawford with the 3-foul club, as Taylor Smith coming back in, has 14 in the game. Roberts there catching the inbound. Now to Crawford. Crawford deep from 3, drains it there. So a long drought for Abby Crawford ends there from beyond the arc. Could have been called a walk there on Smith. Luckily there for them. Still having it now. Inside now to Purley. Kicking out there to Lucky. 15 on the shot clock here. Trying it again. No good. Will stay here with the Warriors. Last touch by Crawford. 12 on the shot clock here. Warriors having a little bit of time to get a play together. As it'll be Rakia Mack to inbound, having Purley there beyond the arc. Now Smith. Picked there by Purley. Having some separation, trying to drive in on James. Kicking out and will be fouled there by Crawford. And Crawford, welcome to the 4-foul club. Shot clock going to 20 now. Warriors with a 7-point lead here. Smith having it here. Lucky on the wing, now back up top to Purley, faking the handoff to Smith. Great defense there. 5 on the shot clock, needing to get a shot off quick here. Mack needing it. Gets it off and banks it in. Through a whole lot of traffic there. The Warriors trying to bounce back here in conference play. Their last matchup was against conference opponent Francis Marion on the 4th. And Francis Marion being one of the better teams in conference play, losing that one 105-60. Really just trying to put that game behind them. Francis Marion, of course, they knew going into that game it was going to be a tough opponent, tough game. Warriors competed to the best of their ability, but unfortunately could not pull that one out here. But now tonight trying to get a conference win, their first conference win, as a great block there on the jumper coming from Purley. Now inside to Shagag. Shagag too hard off the glass. And it'll be now with the Lions, 50-41. Pennick now with it. Reigns thinking about coming in. Jumper there, will be a foul and one there for Roberts. It'll be Purley's 2nd foul. Only one from the Warriors who has yet to pick up a foul is Rakia Mack. Penning now with it for the Lions. Rivera to Roberts, guarded by Mack. 10 on the shot clock here. Penning now with it, trying to go inside, getting past Hurley. Now James fakes the jump shot there. 2 on the shot clock, having a little catch and shoot, and nails a three-pointer from the corner. First three-pointer good there from Roberts. All it needed was a catch and shoot there, and another catch and shoot response from Rakia Mack. Mack now having 7 in the game. Her first three-pointer of the night. James trying to go inside, and the floater is good. 53-48. Just under 3 left to play here. Mack in the corner once again. Shagog down low, and she'll head to the line. James picking up the foul there. Lookie, Glover, and Hayes getting ready to check in. Usually with Shagog, we've been seeing her recently being at the top of the key, trying to facilitate passes. But tonight, we've been seeing her get down low, and that's really her bread and butter. Does have a three-pointer on the season, shooting 12.5%, 1 for 8. Hasn't taken one tonight as that one bounces around, does miss on the second free throw attempt. 6-point lead now for the Warriors. Rivera inside of Roberts, kicking out now to Teasley, and that one's good. Lead now to 3. Rain trying to go quick. Pass there to Mack. Matt trying to go inside, kicks out to Rains. Rains from 3, no good there, missing short. Rebounded by James. Getting out now to Cabello Rivera. Great defense there from Rains. Trying to go quick. Roberts in the corner. Now back to Penning. Penning having Rivera. Goes to Roberts on the wing. Now to Teasley. Teasley thought about a 3, having Mack there. Now back inside to Roberts. And it will be a blocking foul called on Shagog. Couldn't get those feet set in time. So it will be the third foul going on Shagog. Yeah, I just really couldn't get those feet set in time, so blocking foul, that is the correct call. So Roberts going to the line now. And the first one can't make it there, and good job on Hayes there getting the rebound. Because that is the 5th team foul. It was a blocking foul, not a shooting foul. I know the Lions bench arguing that one as a basket good there from Alexis Glover. Stolen away there by Rains. Rains 2-on-2. Euro step to the basket. No foul called there. But the rebound and the putback by Glover. A minute left to play here in the third. Wide open lane there, but a miss from the layup on by Teasley. Warriors kicking out to Rains. Rains from 3. No good there. Rebounded by Penning. And the foul by Lookie will be her third. Actually now seeing about that correction from the previous free throw attempt. A blocking foul was called. Trying to get that settled out here at the scorer's table. It actually looks like they will be giving Roberts the second free throw from earlier. But it didn't matter anyway as she misses that one. So now it'll be Pennick going to the line now. 45.3 left to play here. Missed the first one there. Pennick is a 76% free throw shooter, goes 1 for 2 on that trip. Having Kendrick in the corner, still scoreless so far. Pass there to Smith, low off the target, does retain possession, no handoff there to Mack. Outside the arc, trying to waste some clock there. And that will be a loose ball foul there on James, and she'll join Crawford in the 4 foul club. About a 10.8 difference in shot clock, game clock, and another foul there. That one going against number 22, Emma Leonard. So it'll be Hayes going to the line now. Hayes' his first trip to the game, has 2 to the game, now 3. Peyton Lookie getting ready to come into the game and come in quick now as Hayes goes 2 for 2 and will check out. Looking with 3 points in the game so far. 1 for 1 from beyond the arc. Usually we'd see her shoot a few more threes as the jump shot there from Taylon Smith. Not really sure about that quick of a shot. Has 24 seconds left to play. As Lookie going out now. Spent about 5 seconds on the floor. And now Maddie Futch checking back in the game. Rivera going out. Staying with the Warriors here. No shot clock here. 3-ball from Kendrick. Can she get on the board? Not just yet. Rebound by Purley and will be fouled. That one likely going on Leonard. And it will be. 22 has her second foul. Drains the first one. As Purley being the number 2 scorer on this Warrior squad, 10.6 a game. Has 12 right now, can't make the second. Ten on the game clock here. Quick shot there from Futch. Gets her own rebound. Last second shot here from Pennick. And the screen initially going to be set by Emma Leonard. Went a little too far out for her liking, so missed 3 there. As we head now to the fourth quarter, 61-52. Warriors leading by 9 here on Conference Carolina's digital network. Back now here in Tyson Gymnasium. As Taylor Smith getting fouled there to start off this fourth quarter. Warriors trying to hold on to the 9-point lead that they have right now, entering quarter number 4, 61-52. A great third quarter coming from Asia Purley, now up to 12 points in the game. Also a great quarter from Roberts, Naomi Roberts. 13 now in the game, just second to Abby Crawford with 14, tied with Taylor Smith. Crawford and James both in foul trouble, both with 4. But Crawford on the floor right now. Abby Crawford being their best scorer. So especially in a tight game like this, quarter number 4, really can't have her foul, and is that one stolen away? A bad pass there from Pennick. Kendrick here still scoreless in the game. Really hoping she can get on the board late here in the fourth. Purley 3 for 4 from beyond the arc, having it now here. Smith with a few of her own, takes another one, and that one can't bank home. As that one's rebounded by Leonard. A little more playing time in the third quarter than she has in the other 2. Back outside of Roberts. Roberts thought about a 3, no good there. Now to Crawford. As it'll be a foul there. It's a push on Crawford. See if we get a number on that one. It will be Alexis Glover picking up that one. Just her second foul. They'll say she's going to the line. Need to get a replay on this one. I believe that was on the board. I'm not sure about shots on this one. As she goes 0 for 2, so it doesn't really matter now, but still like to see it. As Rain's trying to get to the bucket there. No good, rebounded by James. As trying to get a replay now. Crawford going, takes the shot, no foul being called there. Foul being called on the board, that shouldn't have been shots. They still actually now up to a 11-point game. And no shot there. Shot clock violation by the Lions. Really a grenade there that Crawford just threw Roberts, meaning shot clock's winding down, 1 second left, just got the quick pass off, couldn't get anything going. Glover now top of the key. Handoff there to Smith. Smith from 3, but will be fouled beyond the arc, so we'll see 3 shots from her. That one going against Roberts, who picks up her first foul of the night. Dalen Smith seeing free throws 8, 9, and 10. Now with 17 in the game. So could definitely see a 20-point game and higher coming from Smith. And she'll go 3 for 3 there. Now with 19 in the game. Penning to rebound here. Warriors still showing that press. Inbound to Crawford, now having to drop back there to Pennick. Banging closely guarded by Kendrick. And up there to James. James outside. Now Crawford. Crawford from 3. Chucks it up. No good there. Rebounded by Purley. And will be fouled there. Looking, that one's going on number 11, Futch. Actually, no, that one's going against Roberts. Also down there with Hutch. Just her second, though. Well, Roberts, 13 in the game. Another key component that Lions really can't lose here late in the fourth. Smith here, handoff to Rains. Rains now to Purley. Purley chucks it up from 3. Can't bank that one in. A rebound there by Pennick. 66-52, 14-point game. Warriors having it now, 7 points. And a timeout here called by Bona. Mike Bona, one of the more experienced coaches here in Conference Carolinas. Of course, John Davis as well, having a good few numbers under his belt here, especially with the Warriors squad now. But 66-52, 7-11 left to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back on Conference Carolinas Digital Network. Getting back now here on Conference Carolina's digital network here in historic Tyson Gymnasium. Warriors trying to hold on to this lead they have right here as that one rolls out of bounds, last off the foot of Crawford. Coach Mike Bona calling that timeout, really trying to reset the play, make sure the Lions could get it down. And immediately there, going off the foot, as offensive foul being called there. On Talon Smith, just running into each other. Not really sure what that was constituting. Offensive foul, as now going inside. Couldn't be saved by Roberts. Bad pass there, turnover. And we'll credit that to Crawford. Crawford had 11 in the first quarter. Has only had 3 points since. Lucky also on the floor for the Warriors. Does have 3 fouls. Hayes now to Shagag. As you see now, as we were talking about earlier, Shagag, been seeing her a lot of times up at the top of the key. And that'll be a foul on Crawford, and Crawford's fouled out. So actually switching to radio mode right now. We have some audio, trying to get some video back here. I do wonder what our SWU Sports Radio would be called, what channel it would be. The Warriors still having the lead here, 14-point lead, 66-52, 6 minutes left to play here. A big blow to the Lions. Actually, Phelan being back here just in time for the over-the-back foul being called on James. Of course, that type of foul, actually James fouls out as well, just now looking at that. So back-to-back possessions. It'll be James and Crawford gone. Crawford the leading scorer, and James being number 4, spot 4 points per game with 8.8. Crawford having 14 in the game, fouled out 14 and 2, 14, 2 and 2, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and James with 7, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. As Kendrick trying to get that one away. Still the only Warrior yet to score in this one. 6 minutes left to do it, though. And up there to Teasley. Now to Futch. Futch is good from 3. Cutting it now, 11-point game. Now down low to Shagag. Shagag trying to go to work. No shot, they'll call to travel. Warriors showing press here, trying to keep the 11-point game. 5.5 left to play. Harris with it here. Roberts now. Teasley handoff to Roberts there. Going inside now, pass there, and that will be a foul on Hayes. And that'll be Futch going to the line. Futch has 9 in the game, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Futch usually a 72% free throw shooter. As she misses the first one there, really hasn't been her night tonight. But does make the second one, shooting 25% tonight from beyond the arc. Or from the charity stripe. Takes the handoff there to Lookie. Kendrick stays with it. 10-point game here, handoff to Lookie. Lookie from three, can she have it? No good there, rebound by Roberts. Giving it to Harris now, fast break. Now to the corner. No good there, but a rebound by Futch. Misses the putback there, and Hayes will get it. Kendrick now controlling. Hurley, Glover, and Raines getting ready to check in. Up top now to Shagog. Now on the wing, there's Lookie. Inside to Shagog, stolen away. Pass tip there. On the run, it's Futch, blocked from behind. Great heads-up defense coming from Hayes. As Taylon Smith will join the subs here. As 4-minute timeout, media timeout being called. With 4:07 left to play here, 10-point lead for the Warriors. It's been a great showing for Taylon Smith, having 19, 1, 1, and 1 to her name in the 23 minutes that she has played. Also, Asia Purley getting ready to come back in with Smith, having 12 in the game with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks to her name in 21 minutes. Great showing from those two tonight. And also the rest of the Warriors. They've been losing the rebound battle, 42-29, but a lot of the turnovers coming from Emmanuel, 21 in the game, have not been very good for them. Warriors with 12 steals in the night. Points off of turnovers, 17-7. In the Warriors' favor as well. 22 points in the paint for the Warriors. Second chance points have been big for both of these teams. 22 points. Actually, 9 points for the Lions and 3 points for the Warriors. A missed 3 ball there from Harris. As a rebound there by Raines. Now handoff to Kendrick. Under 4 left to play now. As Smith had it thought about going inside to Glover. Now resetting here, under 10 left on the shot clock here. Kendrick trying to go. Can she get it? No, she can't. But a rebound by Purley puts it back up. And that one will fall. Purley now with 14 in the game. Harrison trying to corral it, does stay with it. Warriors dropping back now, playing man. Really been a man most of the night, showing a lot of press there. And it will be an offensive foul called on Roberts. It'll be her 3rd foul. And it should be fifth team foul for Emmanuel. 3 minutes left to play. Warriors just needing to close this one out. Raines with it now. Warriors 3 minutes away if they can hold them off from their first conference victory. Chucked up 3, no good there from Kendrick. Kendrick has been good getting boards and steals for the Warriors. 5 boards, 2 assists, and 4 steals to her name. As that will be another foul by the Lions. That one going against Teasley, and will be her 2nd foul. We'll see the bonus for the Warriors now. Early with 14 in the game, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. That one rattles in. Coming up next after this one, the men's team from Southern Wesleyan taking on the men's team from Emmanuel College. So a doubleheader matchup there as Pearlie can't make the second. Almost a jump ball there from Glover. A doubleheader matchup here, double dribble there for Harris, so another turnover from them. But Emmanuel College's men's team in conference play, 6-1, just lost their first conference game on January 4th, just a few days ago, to Chowan. That was on the road. Right now, 6-1, 8-7 overall, so just over that 500 mark. It's gonna be a good game coming up for both teams. Warriors coming 4-7. So Warriors trying to get back in the win column after a devastating loss to Francis Marion, 88-85, just a few days ago in conference play. That was also here in Tysinger. So back-to-back home games for the Warriors teams. And a great inside move there by Roberts. Will be a timeout coming from Coach Mike. Will be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Mike Bona. We'll stay here. Just under 2 minutes left to play. 11-point lead for the Warriors. And just a big blow coming from your best scorer in Abby Crawford, having 14 points in the game, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Been great for the Lions on both ends of the floor. Just a little too aggressive, fouling out to be in about the middle part of this fourth quarter. In back-to-back possession, James also fouling out as well. Had 7 points, also had 6 rebounds to her name. Now, Warriors passing through the press here. They've been working on that recently. Earlier in the season, we saw the Warriors get beat by that press a lot. Didn't really know how to dribble out of it. As Kendrick now still looking for her first points. Handoff there to Glover. Now to Raines. 8 on the shot clock, needing something to go. Pearlie trying to drive inside. Needing a last-second shot. Will be fouled. And that will be foul number 2 on Rivera. Pearlie rattles home the first one. 5 for 7 from the stripe. And goes 2 for 2 there. She now has 17 in the game. Harris with it. Warriors still not letting up. Under a minute and a half left to play. Warriors with a comfortable lead, 71-58. That one poked away by Smith, and a shot there by Rivera rattles in from the mid-range. Now under a minute left to play here, and that one gets away from Raines. Warriors with an 11-point lead now. Glover's knee brace coming undone right there during the pause of play. Asked for a sub, and the Lions too quick with the inbound. Good pass there from Rivera, poked away. And Glover will go to the bench. There'll be Rakia Mack coming in now. Glover with 8 points in the game on 4 for 6 shooting. Harris with the inbound now. Does get into Teasley, now to Rivera. 5 on the shot clock here. That one rolls out of bounds. Last touched by Cabello Rivera. 31.9 left to play. It's just about a second in between shot clock and game clock. As Pearlie getting that one home, she's tying Smith. 19 points in the game. And Warriors will pick up their first conference win here at home. That'll put their record in conference to 1-5 and 4-9 overall on the season. Great win here for the Warriors in Tysinger. 19 points from Smith, 19 points from Pearlie. Pearlie's so close to getting that double-double there. 19-9, 2-1, and 2. Smith finishing with 19-1, 1-1. What a great showing from those two on both sides of the ball, especially on the offensive end. Unfortunately for the Emmanuel Lions, losing another conference game, losing back-to-back, losing to Chowan on the 4th, now losing to the Warriors here. They drop to 4-11 and 3-5 in a conference and also on the road. Well, thank you for watching us here on Conference Carolina's digital network. In about 25 minutes, we'll have another conference matchup here. Your Warriors taking on the Emmanuel Lions. Just like the women's, could be a little bit tougher battle here for the men's. As Warriors 2-3 in conference, 2-2 right at 500 here in Tysinger Gymnasium. Emmanuel 6-1 in conference and 4-3 on the road. Warriors trying to defend home court advantage here. So we'll be right back in about 25 minutes here on Conference Carolina's digital network.
That one's good.